We're in the month of May where TP medals will disappear and when the next gen update will happen. But that begs the question, when will the DLC for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 actually be released? Hello everyone, it's me again, Steedoj here, back to more Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, and this time on Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, I wanted to talk about the release date of Future Saga Chapter 1, aka DLC 17. Because even though we're getting more and more stuff with Xenoverse 2, and we're actually getting really close to two key events, which is one, the end of TP medals, and two, the start of the next gen update, we still don't have a DLC release date, but I do believe, in my personal opinion, that the DLC will probably maybe release a day before the next gen update, or a day after the next gen update, and here's the reason why. I want to get the main reason out of the way first, actually, though, so Xenoverse 2 basically just never updates the game unless if they can make us pay for it. They only do updates for it's never even to fix like bugs or like issues with the game. Here's an example: whenever you go to the Festival of the Universe places or do like any other online activity, there's a good chance that when you go back to Content City, whether it be you finish a raid quest, a parallel quest, a PvP match, or you just go to Festival of Universes and come back, sometimes your heads-up display for the game, your icons and menus are just all broken and invisible, and it even affects the gameplay of the game. Like if you try and do a match when the game looks like this, things are just completely broken. That has been in the game since the Festival of Universes was added, and they just haven't like done anything to fix that. So yeah, Xenoverse 2 just kind of doesn't update itself unless if they're going to make you pay for it. And naturally, as we could see, there is an update coming with the next gen update and with the disappearance of TP medals. And once that arrives, obviously, there's a good chance that they'll probably add the Future Saga DLC into it because, hey, people are going to be on the game anyways, and we can make them pay for this extra content, so why not? I think they've always done this, even when moves have been like super broken and when there's ever been like, I mean, Xenoverse 2 still has a lot of game-breaking things in it now, but usually game-breaking things of the past that are gone, they only disappeared when a paid DLC came out as well. So I'm thinking that the next gen update is probably the thing that comes before or after the DLC. I'm gonna say most likely the DLC comes out first, then the next gen update, just on the basis that it would make less sense to do it in the reverse way. And this game is already prone to breaking really easily, so it'll probably make more sense if they release the DLC first, see if there's any issues that come with the DLC before they then release the next gen update. But knowing Bandai Namco, who knows, it could be the day after, it could be the day before. They just do whatever they want over there. Oh, another amazing example is that Demon Flash Strike is still broken. Demon Flash Strike as a move still just doesn't work. If you try to go for the counter version of Demon Flash Strike, they hit connect, but it doesn't actually knock the enemy back, which means they can immediately punish you for it. In fact, I think some characters are fast enough to stamina break you after they suffer this attack, which is really mind-boggling design. But, you know, it's whatever they want over there. Bandai Namco, Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2, Dimps, HQ. Now, I believe for Sparking Zero, this is probably more likely the case, but for Xenoverse 2 as well, the fact that Goku Day is going to be very soon might actually lead to another event that might give us more stuff, or maybe during Goku Day they'll go, hey, you know what, screw it, here's the release date for the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC. And that, you know, that would be very surprising, as well as revealing to us if there is actually a final character in the Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 DLC, or if the last two characters were 18 and Videl. The reason I still believe there's going to be a fifth character is obviously naturally because it didn't update the roadmap even with 18 and Videl, and 18 and Videl are two characters, when the roadmap showed that they were adding one new character. So who's to say, right? Maybe 18 and Videl are the final characters, but I do believe Goku Day might have a release date or a release date trailer, so an announcement trailer, anything like that that just gives us the full scope of it, as well as the fact that we still need a trailer for the actual free update. Usually they do these free update DLC trailers ages before the DLC actually shows up, and we still have not got this trailer. So maybe during Goku Day they'll announce something cool, something big, something that can get us, you know, all on the edge of our seats waiting for an announcement. I will say, with the way updates are going so far with the Xenoverse DLC, we might actually end up only getting one of these Future Saga chapter DLCs like a year at this rate. I mean, I guess it's a way to somewhat keep Xenoverse 2 alive and milk it to the very last drop until it just finally like keels over. But it's really slow progress. I mean, I want to say maybe a lot of that is due to the fact that they're doing the next gen update too. Maybe, like, you know, Future Saga updates will not take as long like after this. But so far it seems like it's taken a while for them to just, you know, oh, we're teasing a new update, then here's a trailer for the new update, then there's another trailer for a new update, and now we reveal the actual characters are going to be in the new update, like Goku Black and Vegeta, and then here are more characters who are going to be in the update, and then there's a gameplay thing for the update that's still saying, like, usually Xenoverse doesn't announce that their stuff is work in progress, right? You know what I mean? But during the gameplay trailers, you could see in the bottom right there, it does say, you know, work in progress. So I think they are just being maybe they're not being slow per se. Maybe that most of their team who works on Xenoverse 2 is gone now, because, you know, they're most likely helping with Sparking Zero or some other Dragon Ball project. Who knows? But so far, we might actually only get one of these a year for Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2. Because, again, they still haven't announced the release date. And I would hate to think that it would take all the way until Summer Games Fest, right? Just for them to say something. I don't think it'll take that long. I do think we should probably get it at the end of this month. You know, before or after the next-gen update, again, as usual. It'd be weird if the next-gen update just happened on its own. And there was nothing supporting it, right? Because I imagine if the next-gen update is just grass blowing, and it's not anything like moving Saiyan tails or hair physics, or extra things from Dragon Ball the Breakers imported into Xenoverse 2, or any other quality of life things like a netcode fix. If it's just there's a few more VFX in the background of certain maps, then that's going to be really, really, like, extremely disappointing. I was going to say really disappointed, but it'd be extremely... I don't think anyone would be happy with that. Not even the biggest Xenoverse 2 defender who spams all the goddamn OP meta stuff and makes the game worse for everyone else. No one would actually defend that. I can't think of anyone who would be okay with that next-gen update. Too many key events are going on right now for Xenoverse 2, though, so I do believe we'll get I mean, yeah, again, anything outside the majors doesn't seem really realistic. They could do it in June, but I feel like it'll get immediately overshadowed by... I think even just the news of Sparking Zero coming out would make people stop playing Xenoverse 2 if there was an update for Xenoverse 2 out at the moment. I'm not kidding. I think people being reminded that they could play anything else would probably stop them from playing Xenoverse 2. So I think the news will come in, well, at least the release date news will come in May, which is, you know, this month. There's just too many things going on. Again, TP medals are going to be taken out of the game on the 16th, I believe. And then 24th, again, is when the next gen update is going to drop. And who knows what's going to be in between the gap of TP medals disappearing and the next gen update coming out. And then we also have the Super TP medals in June. And who knows when. I don't think Xenoverse 2 stuff is going to come out during June. That doesn't make sense. So I do believe it will most likely be this month. I don't think it'll be in between the gap of TP medals leaving, but I do think it'll be around when the next gen update happens. Because the next gen update itself is something a lot of people have been waiting for, hoping that it would actually make the game perform better at the very least, since it's going to be on, you know, higher gen consoles. However, I don't know if it'll affect the netcode. I think the netcode is still most people's biggest issue with Xenoverse 2, other than obviously, like, you know, lackluster customization and a few other things, right? Because netcode even affects people who don't even want to, like, get involved in the mindless PvP. It also screws people over who are just trying to do stuff like raids or do parallel quests to unlock new super attacks and stuff, which is really annoying because the amount of people who get screwed over, and it might even affect the RNG. I know that's a really wild claim to make, but it might honestly affect the RNG. Since netcode makes so many things in Xenoverse 2 not register, you could probably just lose super attacks by being in a laggy parallel quest, which is scary. So let's hope that there will be some netcode fixes in this, but for now I think this is a good place to end the video. Again, guys, please let me know what you think in the comment section down below, and that will be all for today. I do hope you guys enjoyed, and if you didn't, obviously, again, please leave a like, subscribe, it greatly supports the channel, and leave a comment down below as to what you'd like to see next. That will be it. Love you all. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Take care, and peace.